It's Johnny, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can create an Amazon style product review on your own WordPress site. I'm going to be using the Gutenberg editor, which is standard with WordPress. I'm not going to be using any page builders. The only plugin I'm going to be using, which I do recommend, is AAWP. I do use that to create my content boxes and to create the content tables. I think it makes such a big difference with the conversions you get on your site. So that's what I'm going to be doing today in this video. I'm going to be showing you step by step on my computer how I actually create the full product review template. So in this video, what I'm going to be doing is I've received an article. I'm going to be putting it on my website. I'm going to be using the standard editor that comes with WordPress. That is Gutenberg, of course. A lot of people are a bit worried about whether they should use this new editor of Gutenberg. I actually switched to it quite a while ago. I actually like it. Now, I will be using the plugin AAWP. It's a plugin I use to add content boxes. I can use it to use the API from Amazon, so I can have my images in there. I also use it to produce product tables, which helps sell the items more and increase conversions. So the only plugin I'm going to be using is the AAWP plugin. The rest of the features which I use are all standard WordPress. So in the moment, I'm going to jump on my computer and I'm going to go through step by step what I do and how I lay out my article once I've received it. So first, what I'm going to show you is we're going to try and create a layout that looks similar to this. So this is the same site I'm actually putting the layout onto. So this was for cat flaps on this case study site. So what we've actually got is we've got the introduction, I've got a nice image. I've then got some more information. I then highlight which pick is the best with a little write-up about it. We've got our best pick, we've got our runner-up, we've got these lovely content boxes. This is a nice overview of why we chose this product. Got the same for this runner-up pick here, why we chose this product. Then we've got a nice comparison table which we've created. We then got the layout of just the general views we've got there. We've got a call to action to Amazon there. We've got a highlight, it's the best pick. We've got a nice image. Then we've got the review, we've got the pros, the cons. We have then got the final conclusion for that product, and we've got a nice content box with call to action for Amazon and eBay. Now this carries on now. We've got a second product, a third product. We can carry on all the way down. Then we've got a nice buyer's guide. So the buyer's guide is all separated here. We've got the image, a nice image here. We've then got a final conclusion, and then we've got our best pick there and our runner-up. So this is the article which I'm going to be formatting. Top 5 automatic ball launchers for dogs, helping you find the right model for your pet. Now, when this comes to me, I receive it as a Google Doc from my writer. They've already done the research, they've already written it. I actually instruct them to lay out in this format already. So basically, when I receive the article in the Google Doc format, they've already put this as a H2. They've already put the main title as a H2. They've done the runner-ups. I always instruct them to do the H2. They have already put H3 for the product titles. Again, H2 here for the top 5 automatic dog launchers. And as you can see, all I do is I get that and I paste it straight in. So it's already formatted in the way I want it. So I've already got the pros and cons. Things like why do we recommend it? That's already a H4. Titles, as I mentioned, they're already H3. So when I get the article, the only thing I've got to do, like I said, I've got a buyer's guide there. The only thing I have to do is start formatting the article by putting my images in, putting my links in, and that. So the first thing to do is I have a best pick here. Now, the thing about the best pick is I use AAWP to create a content box that fits this in. Now, I have another window open at the same time, and the other window, it has all my shortcodes for AAWP. Now, if I paste these shortcodes in, and I put the product ASIN number in here from Amazon, then it links to Amazon using the API. It'll bring in the images, you can bring in the price and all things like that. So I already have these shortcodes up ready, so I can simply copy and paste them. So what we're going to do is, I've got the best pick. So all I'm going to do is, underneath best pick, I want to create a content box that I can have the image in and this, plus it will have the buy now buttons. So to create a shortcode, I press enter because I'm going to put it under the best pick. Now you can either click on this blue cross here and then you could search shortcode. That's one way of doing it. And you can also do it, which is the way I do it because it's quicker. If you press enter, if you put forward slash and then search for it, short, and you can see it comes up here, short code. So it just saves you going onto the cross and putting that in. So anyway, I'm going to go over to my short codes, which I've already got saved in a Google Doc. The best pick, so this is my short code for the best pick. I'm going to paste that in there. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to get the product name, which is here, because it's already included in the information which the writer sent to me. So I'm going to paste that in where it says name of product. Now I'm going to get the information about the product and I'm going to paste that in where I've wrote small paragraph about the item. That's there. Now we have to get the correct product to appear in here when it's on the front of the website, and for that we need the ASIN number, which we're going to paste in there. But I'm not going to do that until I put in all my content boxes. So I'm going to do the same again. Sorry for interrupting this video. I just wanted to jump in here to say if you're enjoying the video and find it useful, don't forget to give it a like, because it really does help me out. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click that bell to get notified when I release new videos like this. If you have any questions about Gutenberg or AAWP itself, don't forget you can leave them in the comments below and I will get back with the answers to your questions. I will also put a link in the description for AAWP if you want to check that out too. That's what I'm using for these content boxes. That's it for now. I'll let you carry on watching the video. So I'm going to go under runner up. I'm then going to put forward slash short code. Again, I'm going to get that short code, which I've already highlighted from when I did it a moment ago. Paste that in there. Again, I'm going to get the name of the product. Now, the product name, so this is the actual product name here. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste that in where the product name is. I actually think don't need that in there. And then I'm going to copy all that information, copy that. I'm going to paste that in that same section again. So that's looking good. So at the moment, what I've got is I've got the product name, which is already H3. I've got the link, which I will change a bit later on to the link with my affiliate ID in. But I need an image here. So I also use AAWP to put the images in through Amazon's API. So to do that, again, I do forward slash and then I put short code. So, and then I'm going to get my image short code. So as you can see, I've already done it here. Image short code, and I already have it pre-saved. So I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste that in. And then what I'm going to do then is I'm going to come to the bottom and I'm going to do the same again. So I'm going to do a short code, but this time I need a different short code. But to save me going back and forth and getting a different short code, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to come back to this and do all the short codes at once so I can just paste them in. So after there, I like to put a div in. So again, I put forward slash div. Now this creates the separator, which is nice, just helps separate the content. Again, the image one here. So forward slash short code. And then again, I'd already copied it a moment ago, so I'm going to paste that in there. And then I'm going to come to the bottom of that product review. Again, I'm going to do forward slash short code. Now again, I'm not going to paste a short code in there yet because I don't want to keep going back and forth to paste in a different short code when I can paste all the same short codes in at the same time. It helps to minimize the amount of mistakes I make while doing it. Now I'm going to do this for the other 3 products, so I'm not going to talk. I'm going to fast forward the video at this bit, but I'm basically going to go through and just do the same for the rest of the product reviews to save you having to watch it. Right, so I've just finished putting in the short codes for the product's images. So what I'm going to do is now I'm just going to scan down the rest of the review and just make sure everything looks all right. So I'd like to have a divider bar between each section. I like to have the highlighting section in the conclusion, which is highlighting the products. I like to have them bold. So I've just done that. And at the end of the article, I always like to have a divider. So that's looking fine. So what I'm going to do, as I work my way up now, I'm actually going to put, at the end of each product review, I'm going to put the short code in, which will show an image. It'll show find price from available sellers, and it'll also show my 2 buttons which I use. So one of them obviously goes to Amazon, and the other one I actually use the eBay Partner Network, so I'll be putting that link in later. But for now I'm going to get the short code. So again, I've got compare prices. This is the short code which I've made for this using AAWP. I will mention there'll be a link in the description for plugin AAWP. You can use it to put in your tables as well as produce these content boxes, which you're going to see in the moment. So don't forget to check out that link below in the description. It is an affiliate link, so if you do use it and purchase AAWP through my link, thank you very much. So again, I've copied that, so I'm just going to paste them in all at the same time at the end of every review. Now again, this just stops me making mistakes and stops me pasting in the wrong information into my short code boxes. Right. So we'll put all the short codes in. So now for the actual product pictures, which is for this short code for each product, I'm going to paste in the name of the product. So where I'm pasting that is for the alt tag. So with AWP, you can use an alt tag which you can specify, and you use it by doing image underscore alt equals, and then you put the name in. So I'm just going to go quickly put them in, every single one. I'm also going to put it in the product name, which is at the end of the review of each product. So all I'm doing now is I'm going to put these product names in. As you can see, I'm just pasting them in. It's super simple. I've already got the content boxes pasted in. So I'm going to do the rest of them. Again, I won't talk, but I'll fast forward the video at this section. So just finished putting the names into all the short codes on there. These short codes at the moment using AWP, they don't actually link to anything. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to Amazon and get the ASIN number, which I'm going to paste in all the content boxes for the right product here. So the first product is the Pet Safe automatic one. So I also instruct my writers when they write an article to put a buy on Amazon text just like this in the Word document, and I always get them to link to the product. So the reason I do this is so that I can easily click on the product and I can see the product. So this is the product. So what I need to do is I need to get the product code from Amazon so I can paste it into my short codes. So this is the ASIN number and this is the code you use. So I'm going to copy that and then I'm going to paste it into the best pick, because it is the best pick. So I'm going to paste it in there, and then I'm going to go to the product review itself, and I'm going to paste it in again because it's number 1. It's my best pick, and then I'm also going to paste it in here, which is where the prices will be and the buy now buttons for the call to action. And then again, I'm going to do the same with product number 2. So I'm going to click on it, click on the link which the writer's already put in. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to get the ASIN number. Then I'm going to paste that in. So I'm going to go back up because I've also got that model as my runner up. I'm going to paste that in there. I'm going to do the same on the product review itself. I'm going to do the same again on where my compare prices section is going to be. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing for products 3, 4, and 5. So I will forward this. I'll fast forward the video, so I won't speak during this bit. I'll just quickly go through and get them ASIN numbers and paste them in. So I finished filling out all my short code boxes for the AWP. So I've got the best pick set up, I've got the runner up information filled, and I've got the images filled with the image alt tag, and I've also got the title that's going to appear on my where they can click on the buy now button to actually buy the product. So I will point out here, for a second affiliate program, because I like to promote too, you can see here the eBay Partner Network is the second affiliate program I mostly use. I would go to eBay, I would get the affiliate link, and I usually just paste it in here. I'm not going to show you in this video how to create them product links, because that's for another video. But what I will say is the eBay Partner Network is a good affiliate program to try. I do quite well with it, the conversion rate is good. So yeah, now I'll just quickly go over the layout, because again, so like I said, we've got our introduction. I've made this bold. I've now got a best pick. I'm going to put a product table in here. So I'll actually do that now. So my writer's put insert product table here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that. Now to build the product table, I use AAWP. I'll show you that at the end of the video, but I've already created the table, so I'm going to put shortcode, and I'm going to get the shortcode in a moment, and I'm just going to paste it in there, and that will be for the table. Right, so we're going to have a quick look now at what it looks like already. So you can see it's looking nice and clean. We've got our best pick, like I said earlier. We've got our Amazon link. We've got eBay Partner Network. We've got our description, which I pasted in earlier. These are all links. I've not actually got my table in yet, but when I put my table in the moment, my table will appear here. But you can see I've got my runner up. I've got my buy link there, so they can go to Amazon, buy the product, you'll earn a commission. I've got the image, which is also using that AWP shortcode earlier. That's obviously linked to it. As you can see, we've got the review, the pros and cons. Then we've got our best automatic dog ball launcher. View price on eBay, view price on Amazon. See availability from best sellers. So as you can see, it's looking nice and clean up to now, but there's still a few little things that we need to do to make this stand out. And one of them is we could do with some pictures put in there. So I'll do that in a moment. We obviously need the featured image. So let's go back to our page where we do editing this article, and we'll make a few more changes. So I'm going to go over to AWP here on my left, and I'm going to go to tables. First thing I'm going to do is put the table shortcode in. Now I have already created the table, so I'm not going to show you in this video how to create tables. There's plenty of videos online. I will do a video in the future and I'll create some tables, but for now I'm just going to copy the shortcode. Then I'm going to go back to my product. So I'm back on the product now. So I'm going to paste the shortcode in here. So that's fairly nice. We could do with a picture here. So I'm going to show you something that you can actually do to bring in an image using the Amazon API, but we're going to choose the image in this case. So it doesn't just pull it out the first image, which is usually the image everybody uses. Because the other reason is, if you're short on images and you want to pull one in using the Amazon API, just to use within your content, then one of the best ways to do it is using the AWP plugin. So I'm going to go back to my Gutenberg, and so I've already pre-saved it here. So I'm going to copy this shortcode. I'm going to paste this in. So I'll just mention this quickly. So the only difference between this shortcode for the image and the shortcode for the image on the product review is that I'm actually specifying and which picture I want to use. So I chose image 7. That's because there's at least 7 images on the Amazon listing, so it's going to pull in number 7 image instead of just pulling in the first image, which will mean I can have an image on here that is not the same as the other images which is pulled in further down the review, because I like to make sure I don't use the same image twice. So up to now we've got the image there, we've got our best pick, that looks fine. I'm going to put in a divider here. I think it would look a lot better if there's a divider. So /div gives me a separator or divider, whatever you want to call it. And after the product table, I'm going to have another divider here. That looks nice and clean. Top 5 dodgeball, so that looks quite clean. But again, I'm going to put another divider here. I just think it looks a lot cleaner and separated with dividers put in place. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite happy with my call to action here. Got my title, I've already done my image. So all this was looking fine. Just watch out for any odd spelling mistakes. But we're going to flick through here. So now we're on the buyer's guide, so we can do with some pictures here. So to add an image in Gutenberg, it's quite simple. If you've got your own images that you've downloaded, plus button, and then search image. If you click on that, it would put the image in. So I'll do that with the first image. I've got that one, I've got that one. I don't want a half one. So I'm going to use that image for this. I'm going to center the image using that. We'll come back to that in a moment. I'm going to put another image in to make it look a bit better. So I'm going to search this time. So /image, you can see it's come up. Then we're going to find another image. A nice one of a dog, that one will do. Going to put that in the center. Yeah, so the alt tag, if you click on it and go to the right, you've got block and you've got alt text. You can put what the image is about. So I'm just going to put dog catching ball thrown by automatic ball catcher. Now, by using the keyword in here, it should help with Google ranking. So I do that. Now, do the same with this. I'm just going to put dog catching ball. So I've got some nice images there. What you can do with images, you can actually make them rounded. So I'm going to do that in this. Rounded like that. That's quite nice now. So let's go down to the bottom. So yeah, that's looking quite nice now. I think that's looking well now. So what we'll do is we'll go and have another look at that. So I'm going to save draft. I'm going to have a quick look at this now. So we could do a featured image at the top. I forgot to do that. I'll do that in a moment. As you can see, I've got the disclaimer at the top of the website that says we earn commissions. That is something you must do if you use the Amazon Associates program. So yeah, so I've got a nice image there now. You can see that this is a bit close, so we could do with some space there. So in the moment, I'll show you how you can add some space there using Gutenberg. But as you can see, there's our product table now, which I did before. So what we'll say about the product table is, it really helps increase conversions if you actually, instead of just putting the specifications, if you actually give a little bit of a section about the product, highlighting the reason it's been chosen as like the best pick or the runner-up or the advantages and disadvantages of a product, rather than just putting the specifications in. I actually like to do an overview, and I found that does help increase the conversion rate. So now we've got a nice table there. I've got the runner-up there. I've got my eBay link, I've got my Amazon link, I've got my title for the reviews, top 5 automatic dog launchers. Again, I've got the image, I've got a call to action here, so they can click here, they can click here. So the idea is to get people to Amazon, make the call to actions clear. So view on eBay, view price on Amazon. Just remember that if you want to use a different affiliate program, a different retailer, you can customize this text here and you could link to a different retailer. So for instance, for the pet niche, quite a popular affiliate program is Chewy. So you could advertise and promote Chewy, and you could add that button there instead. But as you can see, it's looking quite professional. It's laid out nice. You see, we've got the roundish images with the round corners. A bit of a buyer's guide. Looks quite nice, looks professional. Got the final conclusion. What I will say is, I'm not going to do this right now, but this link, it doesn't include my tag to earn a commission. Once I've created these pictures, or I've got these boxes here, I can click on the image, and now I can get URL. I can copy the URL from this. Then if I go back to where I'm reviewing the product, I can then click on the link, edit, and I can paste the URL in, and now you can see it's got my tag in, Pets21. So that is an easy way for you to get the links. So since I've just copied that URL, I click on the box, I can now look at putting it in some text in the introduction. So if people click on it, if you're doing affiliate links, make sure that you no follow. I think now really you should be adding it as a sponsored, but no follow I think is fine as well. So you can see I've got a link there now. I would do the same. I'd click on the box on the front end to get the link, and then I'd paste it in here. But like I said, I'm going to go down, scroll down. I'm going to do the same here. I'm going to put a link on that so people can click on it to go and actually view the products in the final conclusion. I'm going to quickly do the same for the second product, because that's my runner-up. So I've copied the URL. I don't mention the runner-up in the introduction, I don't think. So let's go to the introduction. No, but I do mention it in the final conclusion. So I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to paste in that affiliate link for Amazon there. Now, I said I wanted to put a bit of space between that top image and the bottom text. So all I do is, I press enter, and now if you just write space, or put /space, sorry, you can also go to the big blue cross here and then search space in there. But if I put /space and it's come up spacer there, now I think I want about 20 pixels should be enough. So let's put a space there. So if there's any way you need to put a space, if you just search space, you can put this space bar in here. So for the layout, I think the layout is pretty much complete. We want an image header, don't we? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to set featured image. I've already got an image which I got from Shutterstock earlier. I'm going to let that load. So I've got that image in there now. What I will say is a bit of a tip here. Try and include your keyword in the URL slug. So best automatic dog launchers, best automatic ball launchers for dogs. Sorry, I don't need the rest of that. I prefer to keep the URL nice and short with the keyword included within it. I've obviously got to put it in the categories, so I'd say it's accessories. So I'm going to save draft. So I'm going to go to preview. I'm going to quickly preview this now, and it should be pretty much finished. So as you can see, we've got a nice image of a dog catching the ball. I got that from Shutterstock. I've got my disclosure, which you need to make sure you put. That really needs to be at the top of your article these days. You used to get away with putting it at the bottom, but you can't anymore. So I've got that. I've got my title. I've got my introduction. Got a nice image. I've got a bit of an introduction to my best pick here. Remember, I linked that earlier by clicking on this, opening it on Amazon. Then I copied the URL from Amazon so that I could make sure that it had my tag in, so I earned my affiliate commission. And then that's how I create my links for like text. So we've got the best pick. We've got the automatic dog comparison table. Got an overview, throw distances, ball size, power, buy from Amazon button. Got my runner up. Again, now we've got the title. We've got the product title. I've got the call to action. You can buy there. Click on that link to Amazon. You can see it's a nice and clean review. You can see the text is nice and clean. The image is nice and clean, nice and spaced. We've got the links here, so if people get to the end of the article, they can see the best pick and the runner up by clicking it. That is how I would lay out an Amazon product review. I will mention that what I sometimes do is I put the buyer's guide at the beginning of the review, and then I would mix the best pick section and the table and the runner-up section through the buyer's guide. That way, if I have a buyer's guide, I don't just want images, because when people arrive onto the site, you want them to be able to straight away be able to see what products you recommend and click to Amazon. So if I do put the buyer's guide first, then I always put the best pick at the top, and then I might put the table a little bit further down, then I might put the runner-up a little bit further down, so it just breaks up that buyer's guide. Plus I might put a couple of images in if it's a buyer's guide that's quite long. But like I said, in this review, I've just gone for the best pick, a table, a runner-up, product reviews, then the buyer's guide, and then the final conclusion. Now, I will go back and just give you a few little tips to do with Gutenberg. Now, yeah, if you click on one of these blocks, they call them, so each one of these is a block. So I'll just give you a couple of tips now. So for a block, for instance, if I wanted to move this block, I can just use these arrows. But if I wanted to move a whole section at once, I decide, oh, I want this further down, I can highlight it all, click these three dots, and I can click group. Now, as you can see, I can group all these together and they will move. Then if I want to ungroup them, I select the columns again, or if I'm already selected like I am now, then you can just press there and we've ungrouped them. Now, this is just useful if you want to move big sections of the article down or big sections of the article up. So that's a handy tip. Now, what I was going to say earlier was this bar here, which you can bold, you can add your links, you can change the text, you can add a list. You can actually change this so it appears at the top here, and all you do is top right corner here, you click them three dots and you click on the top toolbar. You can see now that if I click on any parts of the article, it's actually stuck it to the top of the toolbar. Some people prefer to have it like this. I personally don't, so I'm going to turn that off again. Untick that. I prefer to have it floating. Another nice little feature which I like, it's handy for like About Us pages, is another block. If you click on this cover one, you get the cover, you can upload a picture. So for the purpose of this, I'm going to just show you with this. So you can add some text if you want. So my dog catcher. Yeah, you can, if you put it on a fixed background, then you can see it actually scrolls just to get an image that fits. But you see how the image behind it is staying where it is and it's scrolling. It's actually quite a good feature that. Like I said, fixed background, can repeat the background, or repeat and fixed. Yeah, that's quite cool. But so that's one feature I like. Now, something else you can do with Gutenberg, if you just wanted to add a button instead, I'll just show you that quickly. So you can put / search button, or you can press the plus button at the top right. But you can see you've got a button here, so you can put buy now. So you can have a button there. You can change the color settings of it. So I might want text color, I might want white, but I might want a blue button. That would look quite nice. You can change the border, you can make it more round. You can make sure you open it in a new tab, and it's automatically put the no opener and no referrer. What I would recommend is putting no follow if you're using an affiliate link. So yes, you can add a button like that. So press the plus button, and another one is if you want text and an image side by side, media and text. So you could select an image, and then you could put some text. I'm just going to copy this as an example. There you go, smaller text. So you could do it like that, as you can see. You've got a nice image and text there. So I'm going to delete that. If you want to delete a block, you can either just press the backspace when it's selected, it's blue all around if it's selected, or click the three dots, click remove block. So that's another handy feature. You can obviously create tables. So I think I'm going to wrap this up now. So as you can see, I'm just going to quickly go back to it. So we've got an image here. I've got the automatic ball launchers. We've got the best picks. We've got a nice table we've created. We've got a runner-up created. Then we've got the review. Like I said, it's nice and clean. It's got a white background. I'm making use of the AAWP content boxes to make these different boxes to get the pictures. Because as you can see, the content boxes can be totally different. I've got a content box here that I use for a best pick with a big description. Yet I'm able to use the best content boxes to give a call to action at the end of each review with a nice image and see availability from best retailers. So that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll put a link in the description for AAWP. It's an excellent plugin. I use it for the tables and the content boxes as I've just shown. I hope that has shown that you can create professional looking product review type articles without using these fancy page builders. I do use the page builders, but sometimes they can add bloat. It's also easier to paste an article straight into Gutenberg than it is to paste an article straight into a page builder. Usually you've got to do it section by section. If you have any questions about it, or about AWP, or about the layout, or using Gutenberg, do ask the question in the comments below. I do try and answer them all. If you've not already done so, if you could like the video, I'd much appreciate it. It really does help me out. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos just like this, and follow along. I've got a case study going on at the moment. So if you enjoyed that, this site is actually part of the case study, so you can follow along with that. Don't forget to click that little bell though to get notified when I do release these new videos. But that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you have a good day.